Scream 5. Welcome back to the channel, horror fans. Today, we're diving into Scream 5, or simply Scream 2022, a bloody, thrilling homage to the iconic slasher franchise. Directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette, this movie revives the Ghostface legacy with sharp meta-commentary, gruesome kills, and plenty of surprises. So grab your popcorn, lock your doors, and let's get slicing. Right off the bat, Scream 5 pulls us back into familiar territory, a suspenseful opening scene with a terrifying phone call. Tara Carpenter, played by the incredible Jenna Ortega, finds herself the latest target of Ghostface. But unlike the original's opening kill, Tara survives. This sets the tone for a movie that balances nostalgia with fresh twists. Set 25 years after the original Woodsboro murders, we meet a new generation of characters. Tara's sister Sam, her boyfriend Richie, and Tara's group of friends. But of course, Ghostface isn't just stabbing for fun. There's a deeper motive behind these killings. The movie explores themes of toxic fandom, legacy, and the rules of a requel, a reboot-sequel hybrid. Randy's niece Mindy sums it up nicely. In a requel, no one's safe, not even legacy characters. And speaking of legacies, it wouldn't be Scream without the OG survivors. Sidney Prescott, Gale Weathers, and Dewey Riley return to face the Ghostface killer once again. Dewey, in particular, gets a lot of screen time, showing the toll the past has taken on him. David Arquette delivers one of his most emotional performances in the franchise. But not every legacy character makes it out alive. Dewey's death is a gut-wrenching moment that reminds us, Ghostface means business. As always, Scream keeps us guessing. Who's behind the mask this time? The movie cleverly misdirects us with every character looking just suspicious enough. Richie's clueless act, Amber's attitude, and even Sam's mysterious backstory all add to the tension. And when the murderers finally are revealed, Richie and Amber, it ties right back into toxic fandom. They wanted to create some sort of corrected stab events film by making their own twisted true events sequel. Sick, huh? The kills in Scream 5 are brutal and inventive. From Wes's throat stab to the flamethrower in the fake Stab 8 trailer, the movie doesn't hold back on gore. And can we talk about how intense the hospital scene was? Ghostface chasing Tara while Sam fights to protect her. Pure edge-of-your-seat terror. Of course, what's Scream without its meta-commentary? The movie pokes fun at toxic fandoms, elevated horror, and even itself. It's a love letter to the genre while also flipping it on its head. Years since a reign of brutal murders shook quiet town of Woodsboro, Calif, a new killer sports the Ghostface mask and is targeting the group of teenagers that would give new life to secrets about the town's deadly past. Like the original movie 25 years ago, a teenage girl is home alone when the phone rings. A man wants to play a game with her. Threatened with killing her best friend, Tara is forced to play along. Barely surviving the Ghostface masked intruder's stabbing ends the night. Her 5-year-old sister, Samantha, who left home at 18 due to mental problems, Sam's boyfriend and Tara's high school friends visit her at the hospital. Later on in a bar, a guy provokes the friends and is later attacked outside in the parking lot by Ghostface. Sam receives a call from him at the hospital, and then he unsuccessfully attacks her. She later reveals family secrets to her sister. Sam contacts one of the original victims, Dewey, for help. He warns 2 other original victims, Sidney Prescott and Gale Weathers, that Ghostface is back. Who is Ghostface? How many more must die? 25 years after Billy Loomis and Stu Macher's killing spree in Woodsboro, high school student Tara Carpenter is home alone when she is attacked by Ghostface and left hospitalized. In Modesto, Tara's estranged older sister Sam Carpenter is called by Wes Hicks, one of Tara's friends, to let her know about the attack. Sam returns to Woodsboro with her boyfriend Richie Kirsch to visit Tara in the hospital, where she is reunited with Tara's friend group: Wes, Amber Freeman, twins Chad and Mindy Meeks Martin, and Liv McKenzie. That night, Liv's ex-boyfriend Vince Schneider, who is Stu's nephew, is killed by Ghostface. After an encounter with Ghostface at the hospital, Sam tells Tara that she has been dealing with hallucinations of Billy, who Sam learned as a teenager was her biological father. Sam's true parentage resulted in their parents' separation, and this is why Sam became estranged from Tara. Sam and Richie visit Dewey Riley, who is divorced from Gale Weathers. They ask him to assist in stopping the killer. Then he calls Gale and calls Sidney Prescott to warn the latter about the return of Ghostface. Dewey will meet them at Mindy's and Chad's house, but be reunited with the latter's mother, Martha, being Randy Meeks' sister as well. Mindy concludes that the killer is making a requel, using Tara and her friends as the new generation, and using Sam's connection to Billy as a way to weave the legacy characters. Ghostface then murders Wes and his mother, Sheriff Judy Hicks, at their home. Dewey reunites with Gale, who has arrived in town to cover the story. At the hospital, Tara and Richie are attacked by Ghostface but are saved by an arriving Dewey and Sam. Sam, Tara, and Richie escape, but Dewey is killed when he attempts to finish off Ghostface. Sidney arrives in town after learning of Dewey's death and meets both Gale and Sam at the hospital. Sidney begs Sam to stop the killer, but he refuses to do so. Instead, he leaves with Richie and Tara. In pursuit, Sidney and Gale finally track them down to Amber's, revealed to be Stu's old house in which the original Woodsboro massacre took place. During the party for Wes, Ghostface starts attacking Chad and Minden simultaneously. As the friend group gathers, Amber pulls out Dewey's gun and shoots Liv in the head, revealing herself as the killer. Sidney and Gale arrive, and Richie is revealed as Amber's accomplice. He stabs Sam, and he and Amber take Sam, Sidney, and Gale into the kitchen where Sidney had first faced off against Billy and Stu. Richie and Amber turn out to be fans of the Stab film series who met online. Having been disappointed with the course the most recent Stab 8 had taken, they chose to start a new spree of murders to restore the original cast and to serve as fresh and improved source material for the next Stab movie, framing Sam as the killer. Sam attacks Richie, and Tara attacks Amber but is disabled. Richie attacks Sam while Sidney and Gale fight Amber, both of them ending when Gale breaks free and shoots Amber, who falls on a switched-on stove and is consequently set on fire. Richie pursues Sam, who notices another hallucination of Billy that draws her attention to Amber's abandoned knife. Adopting her paternal heritage, she uses the knife to stab Richie repeatedly and fatally cut his throat, before shooting him to make sure he is dead. A burnt Amber attempts to attack the group again but is shot to death by Tara. Tara and the Meeks twins are taken in ambulances to the hospital, and Sam thanks Sidney and Gale for all the help she gave. Gale assures not to write another book on the new murders, thus giving killers some form of notoriety, but instead writes a tribute on Dewey. Sam is with Tara in the ambulance, and news of the night's events are read out on a news report. Ultimately, Scream 5 revitalizes the franchise with fresh blood while honoring its roots. It's a smart, scary, and satisfying addition to the Ghostface saga. Sure, some fans missed Wes Craven's touch, but the new directors did a fantastic job keeping the spirit alive. What did you think? Did you guess the killers? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, horror fans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more killer content. And remember, never answer the phone when you're home alone. Until next time, stay spooky.